Hey, YouTube and everybody, this is Michael Scott coming at you yet again with a re-recorded video. I tried yesterday to just record live via YouTube, and the microphone was improperly set, so who knows? In any event, I heart Rihanna. Mac hearts Rihanna. Rihanna Hearts Matte Holiday 2013. God, I can't even spit it out. Launched yesterday at all of the Macy's counters, and honestly, I was at 6 or 7 different stores trying to get everything that I wanted. So, I ended up definitely getting a majority of what I wanted. I did have to order some items from a store in Florida. If you're ever in a struggle with that, getting stuff that you want, call a store that's like 2 hours ahead of you and hasn't opened yet, and call them right when they open and just place a phone order. Do it with like a Mac Pro store though, because they're just easier. I ended up having to do 3 separate orders because they were limiting them to 1 per order per person or whatever, so I had to do 3 different orders, but I ended up getting everything. So, you know, the big thing with this launch, this collection, there were only like 11 or 12 items in it, but the really big thing are the lipsticks. I'm going to turn that light down a little bit. So, still not as great as I want it to be. I don't know if, yeah, see, the sunlight washes it out as well. Anyways, 3 lipsticks. As is typical, I don't know why they are putting Riri Woo in every collection, but they are. So, the Riri Woo is there. This is the new packaging for the holiday collection. It's white with the pink rose gold pink rose gold on. Actually, it's regular. It looks regular, but it's the rose, I guess. With the R on the bottom and then the rose gold on the top. So just a little bit different in the packaging. And it still does have Rihanna's signature on it, but it's just the Ruby Woo. This is the Retro Matte. Now, there are 2 other lipsticks, and they both say that they're matte, but they're a misprint. One of these 2 lipsticks is a satin, and MAC did misprint it. They disclosed it to the MAC counters, but I don't know that they're really telling people. So I'm not sure exactly which one of these 2 are the satin, but they both say matte, and it is a misprint. I got that directly from a store manager. So you can ask them, maybe they'll pull out the book and tell you. I don't know for sure. But they're all 3 supposed to be mattes, but one of them did come out to be a satin. So the next one is Pleasure Bomb, which is a beautiful, beautiful pink. It looks almost red to you guys here, but I'm going to swatch it. I actually got 1 extra of this because I know Jennifer O'Neill is going to want it. So I chose to swatch yours, Jen. I hope that's okay. I just need to find, I actually wrote your name. There we go. I wrote your name on the little Macy's tag, so I would know. I had it actually in your box, but I had to go pull it back out so I could re-record this video with sound. So just do a quick swatch of it. Alright, so there we go. It still almost looks red. I just don't get why my color is, no matter what I'm doing. But it is, in fact, just a beautiful, beautiful pink. I'm going to try and open the blind and see if that helps. It really doesn't. It's so darn strange to me. Let me put it next to the Riri Woo, and maybe that will give you a better idea of... It reminds me of, I don't know, maybe Candy Yum Yum, or one of those other ones. Yeah, so you can see, this is the Riri Woo, and this is the pink. That's about the only way I can actually get it to show. DLG, his blinds are open, so he's having a hissy fit, and I keep screaming at him, telling him he is a bird. There's no reason he should be scared of being outside or the blinds being open. But he is. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's yours, Jennifer. I just did 2 itty-bitty swatches on it. You can see they're just off one side, one little side. So, But this one is for you. It's going in your box. This is what I ended up with one extra of because I purchased that for you. The one that's been really hard to find that everybody's going ape for is the Bad Girl Riri, which is kind of a nude. Now, this is going to be a nude if you're a darker skin tone, more of an olive skin tone. So, otherwise, it's going to be like a really light brownish nude for fair to medium skin tone people. But that one's called Bad Girl Riri, and that one has been the hardest one to find and get. So, yeah, the 3 lipsticks were the big deal. And then they did launch a brush with this one that I don't generally buy the brushes with the specialty collections. You know, I prefer to buy just regular brushes. Like I picked this one up yesterday when I was out. This is the 224, which is just the domed, the tapered blending brush. It's very similar to, why didn't I put it back in there? Oh, there it is. To the 286, just a little bit fluffier. So, I picked that when I was out yesterday, a little Christmas present for myself, along with some other items. I don't think I have them here, or maybe I'll try and grab them. We'll see again. But anyways, this brush is a dual-ended one. It's got the white and the pink. On one side, it's got the 217. The other side is the 232 SE. So it's got your eyeshadow brush on this side here, and then your blending brush on this side. You know, with the 217, I just don't think you can ever really have enough of them. You know, especially if you're a makeup artist and brand people, you really constantly need clean blending brushes. So I went ahead and picked it up. It was $35, which isn't too shabby. DOG isn't too shabby when you consider like this is 25 maybe or 28. Not quite sure, but yeah. And then the other, well, one big thing that launched with this that had not launched on any other ones, they did a nail polish for this one, and it's the Riri Woo. So it's just that beautiful red nail lacquer. I went ahead and picked one up just to have it in the collection. And then the other thing, I haven't gotten the eyeshadows yet because I'm just really not sure that I want them. They're the shimmer strips. So they're 5 eyeshadows, but they're all shimmers, and I'm not the biggest fan of shimmers. But I may go back and get them. I just haven't decided yet. I knew that I needed to get these things right away because they're not going to be around. Like the old Rihanna line, the fall collection that came in pink, you can still get some of the quads from that. They still have them on Macy's.com, and they still have them at Macy's stores, some of them. So these, they launched 2 super slick liquid eyeliners. I was uber excited about these when I seen Pisces Persuasion. Number 1, I am a triple Pisces. Actually, the sun, the moon, and Jupiter, I think it was, were in the rising house or whatever at the time that I was born. And it was a white. And I've been looking for a really great white. However, when I sampled it out, I was really disappointed because this is actually more of a clear with glitter on it, as you can see right there. So, however, I think when you put eyeshadow on and put it on over the eyeshadow, it may show up a little bit white, because I did another test yesterday of something I picked up. So that's Pisces Persuasion. The other one in the line is called Cockiness, and that's like a gold or bronze type color. And so that's Cockiness again in Pisces Persuasion. But yesterday I picked up the NYX eyeshadow base, which I've been wanting for a while to try. They have 3 different ones. They've got a white, a clear, and a nude, I think it is. But I picked it up yesterday and went ahead and tested it last night, and I'm absolutely in love with it, the white one anyways. Honestly, I like it better than the MAC one because this one goes on thicker. It's a little bit more tacky as far as your matte eyeshadows adhering to your eye. I just really, really fell in love with it. Whereas the paint stick from MAC in white is a lot more creamy. You kind of need to do it all over your entire eye, I think, when you're using that one. Whereas with this one, I can do it just on my lid. I'm going to put it on just like so. And, you know, I think it says on here, will increase color by 100 times. For 100 times more vivid color. So, I guess in some ways that could be true, if you're not using any primers at all. But I'll take scissors, fine. Thank God Mojo wasn't below me. I'll do Mylar because Mylar is a great nude color. Alright. Just gonna use a 242. Yeah. The 242. And so with this one, you kind of just have to tap it in. Gosh, I don't know if that 242 is going to be the best color for the white underneath. Let's go with the lime, which is bitter, I believe. So there we go. Let me zoom it in because, oddly enough, it does have my camera controls when I'm recording it on live on YouTube, but it's a little strange. I don't know if this is gonna because it has those little stabilize, which I don't think my videos are shaky like it says. Like my camera is totally stationary. Maybe I'm shaky. I don't know. But so there is that. Now let me do it with. Well, let's just use Elf because that's the only one I can find real quick. Alright. So I'll just put a little bit of Elf primer on my lid only. Let's do a little bit more just for a good measure to make sure that we're covering it well. Alright, so we'll go back into the lime real quick. And so you can see, you know, yeah, it's 100 times more vivid than if you weren't using anything, but it does make a huge difference in like colors like these, pinks, light colors. They're gonna come out a lot better. Now, if we're to throw Pisces Persuasion on top of this, this is where it might turn out white, but in any event, Lime Crime is restocking theirs in January. So I'll be ordering all of theirs at that time. Now, it's not, you know, like, what am I trying to think of? Like whiteout white, which is what I am looking for, like Lime Crimes. It is more of kind of a glittery clear. It's a really cool effect. I do like it. You know, you guys really don't notice it or see it there unless I kind of move around so you can see the sparkles pick up. So yeah, it is a very cool effect, but it's not like a true white. But it is kind of perfect for getting just that little bit of glitter in your eye if you're wanting to have some. So yeah. So let's see. The one other thing that I picked up from the new Rihanna collection was the bronzer. This is just a regular bronzing powder. It's called Love Rihanna. That's the packaging. Let me zoom this back out. Alright, so Love Rihanna. And so it does have a kind of gold shimmer that mix in. It's the rose gold. This is also loaded with little bits of sparkle in there, so it's not one that a guy is going to be able to use. You see, I've got the light adjusted off, so I don't know if you're picking up the little glitter effect that's on there. So, you know, this is going to be a great one for women. Not necessarily for guys, but I definitely wanted to have it. So yeah, that's kind of it for this stuff. And then I do have, like I said, I did pick up, I picked up the Divine Night stuff. I've grabbed all 3 of the mineralized skin finishes. For some reason, that has become my one must-have item that I'm like completely obsessed with. I love it, love it, love it to death. Love them to death, so I've been buying them up and snatching them up like crazy. I got all 3 from the Divine Night. And I ordered one of the lipsticks yesterday from Florida because I had to bump my order up by 50 cents. I had to bump it up in order to get free shipping. So I thought, oh, what the heck, we'll just order this and order that. So, yeah. And then, you know, I've got my pink velveteen here. These are still available over on limecrime.com. And, guys, these are amazing. Everyone that I've talked to that has tried them loves them, can't live without them. These dry to a perfect matte finish. I'm just not super great at applying lipstick onto myself. And they're not going to transfer to anything. And you can certainly intensify the color a little bit by building it up. They also make 2 other colors, the red velvet, which is just a red version of this, and then there's suede berry, which is just this really bright red that I absolutely love. I love all Lime Crime's products as it is. I'm just a Lime Crime junkie. I think that's the hashtag that I've created over on Instagram is hashtag Lime Crime Obsession, because I am completely obsessed with Lime Crime. So yeah, that's kind of it for this one. Hopefully I see a little sound bar on the side recording, so I'm hoping that it does record sound this time. Because the one yesterday did not, and that was really frustrating. The other nice thing about this mixed base is that it comes off easier. However, that eyeliner's not coming off very easy. So I'll just have little pieces of glitter on me for a day or 2 until I can get them off. That comes off a little easier, I'd say, definitely than paint pots, which is like Mac's version of a primer. But Lime Crime's eyeshadow helper is a little harder to get off like Mac's paint pots, but these things are amazing. I ordered 3 more of them. I think you've seen that in my haul video. And then there's a little set of them on eBay that I'm watching right now, of eyeliners actually, because it has the white and the dark blue in there. I do still have 2 more orders coming from Lime Crime. One is still in processing. I may or may not get it. I was getting a little concerned because my order hadn't shipped in quite a while. So I ordered a couple more of the pink velvet and one of the other eye glitters. And so that one is still in processing. However, they've released the one with all of my eyeshadows and all of my other glitters that I ordered, and the 6th Element eyeliner, which is the orange one, which is a limited edition one, kind of cues in with Lilu in the 5th Element movie. It's the color of her hair, basically. So hopefully that'll come. I'll be able to swatch that stuff out for you soon. And then, yeah, if they release my other one, then I'll have a couple more of these pink velvets, but I'm not sure if they will. But I'm even thinking about processing another order right now because they do say you can get up to 4, and I want to get maybe 2 more of the red velvet and 2 more of the suede berries because they just are so amazing, and they tend to sell out super fast. So, yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Hopefully you're able to get what you wanted from the Rihanna Hearts Mac Holiday Collection. I know it was I was online and I got to the order screen at 10:11. So 11 minutes after it launched in my time zone, everything was sold out that I wanted. I don't think the lipsticks were ever even available online at that point. I really don't. I got on the phone to MAC supervisor management or whatever, and I told them I'm really sick of the hostile environment that they create with their products by not making enough of them. All the stores were sold out really quickly. Like my MAC store only got 2 of the bad Girl Riri. Only 2 for this entire market right here. So it's really ridiculous. I'm very, very disappointed with MAC right now. However, you know, Lime Crime, I may have spent 8 hours on their website, but I got everything I needed, as did everybody else. They kept enough inventory. So, you know, I'm wanting to support stuff like Lime Crime and Sugar Pill and all those companies a little more than MAC right now. I've really kind of had it with MAC, but, you know, everybody loves them, and so that's the one big thing. I'm really in a catch-22 with this. We'll see how it moves on ahead in the future, but they've always kind of been this way. And it's Estee Lauder. They know it's by far their most popular brand, I think, and they know how to create the demand by not releasing enough products. So frustrating with that. Anyways, guys, this is Michael Scott saying have fun, and have fun with makeup, guys. Hopefully you can hear this one. Bye.